Oldsmobile's compact offering of the Omega is pretty much of a rerun. The same three models that were introduced last year are back again. The two-door coupe, four-door sedan, and this hatchback coupe. Our tester carries an S after the Omega, which signifies sport options and a higher price tag. We had the optional 350 cubic inch V8 with 4-barrel carb. The 256 cylinder is standard. The Omega rides on a 111-inch wheelbase with 200 inches overall. Compared to most of the 74 models, it's got a little wallop. We ran 30 miles an hour in 4.2 seconds. The second time out of the hole, we had 50 miles an hour in 8.6. The third time off the line, I think there was actually a squeal of rubber, which is rather rare today with all the clean air plumbing. At any rate, 70 miles an hour ate up 16 seconds. The car ET'd the quarter mile in 18.1. Steel-belted tires have caused many of the manufacturers to slacken off on the spring rates to maintain a softer ride. The rally suspension, however, compensates for this, and we ran through the pylons in good shape. For safety purposes, Car and Track still advocates stiffer leg muscles. With them, the car handles far better, and they just might get you out of a tight spot someday. As you can see, recovery was good, even toward the end of the run. Our car had the optional front disc brakes. They should be standard. Our stop from 30 took 36 feet. On high-speed stops, and even with over 75% of the weight up front, nosedive was at a minimum. This stop from 50 took 103 feet. With hot brakes, the pedal faded slightly. However, all stops were made in a good straight line. This one from 70 miles an hour took 206 feet. The Omega took to cornering at high speed pretty well. This was due largely to the rally suspension package and the steel-belted radial tires. Both are optional, but well worth the extra money. The balance of weight in this car is excellent. The curb weight is 3,438 pounds, with 1,752 up and 1,686 in the rear. Body lean was more apparent on the outside than it was on the interior. And even with the stiffer suspension, the ride factor was not bad. The Omega, like Buick's Apollo, we call a mini-medium, meaning that the size falls somewhere between a mini and an intermediate. If you've been bitten by the small car bug, but claustrophobia is still a factor, you might try this one on for size.